Most people spend their entire lives working for money without ever stopping to ask one important question. What is their money doing while they work? Think about it. You wake up early every morning, spend hours getting ready, commuting, sitting in meetings, dealing with stress, and by the time you finally get home, almost your entire day is gone. You traded your time, your energy, and your focus just to earn a paycheck. But the money you worked so hard for usually ends up sitting quietly in a savings account, earning almost nothing. While you are exhausting yourself every single day, your money is basically asleep. And honestly, that's one of the biggest financial mistakes people make without even realizing it. Today, I'm not here to convince you to become some full-time stock trader or spend your life staring at charts. I'm not going to tell you to gamble on meme stocks or chase overnight riches. Instead, I want to share a simple system that can completely change the way you think about money, a system designed around one important milestone, your first $10,000. Because the moment you understand how to make your money work for you, instead of always working for money, your entire mindset about life and financial freedom starts to change. A lot of people panic the second they hear the word investing. They imagine losing everything overnight or constantly stressing about the market crashing. But real investing isn't supposed to feel like gambling. If your investments are making you anxious every day, then something is wrong with your strategy. Smart investing should feel automatic, almost boring. It should work quietly in the background while you focus on living your life. Think about it like setting a washing machine. You choose the settings, press start, and walk away. You don't stand there staring at the machine for 2 hours hoping your clothes clean faster. Investing should feel exactly the same way. Now imagine you suddenly had $10,000 sitting in your bank account. What would you do with it? Most people would probably leave it in savings, lock it into a fixed deposit, or maybe spend months debating what to do until inflation slowly eats away at its value. That's the scary part most people ignore. Inflation quietly destroys purchasing power every single year. Even if your bank balance stays the same, the value of that money keeps shrinking. Prices rise. Groceries become more expensive. Rent increases. Gas costs more. And suddenly the same amount of money buys less than it did before. It's like carrying water up a mountain while your bucket has a tiny hole leaking the entire time. Before we go any further, we need to destroy a few dangerous myths that keep people trapped financially for years. The first myth is that saving money is safe while investing is dangerous. That sounds logical at first, but in reality, money sitting in a low-interest account is losing value every year because inflation grows faster than the interest your bank pays you. So even though your money looks safe, it's quietly becoming weaker over time. The second myth is that you need to be rich before you can invest. That's completely false. You don't need millions to start building wealth. In fact, your first $10,000 is one of the most important stages because it teaches you discipline, consistency, and patience. Building wealth is not about starting huge. It's about building the system early. The third myth is that successful investing requires constant research and watching markets every day. That might be true for professional traders, but for normal people with jobs, businesses, families, and responsibilities, your time is far too valuable to waste obsessing over charts all day. Passive investing exists because most people are better off owning the market rather than trying to outsmart it. So why focus on the $10,000 mark specifically? Because it's the point where investing finally starts to feel real psychologically. Once your investments begin generating returns automatically, even small ones, something changes inside your brain. You stop seeing money as something you only earn through hard work, and you begin seeing it as a tool that can generate more money on its own. Imagine earning returns while sleeping, watching movies, traveling, or spending time with your family. Even if it starts small, that feeling changes your perspective forever. The first time you receive dividends or see your investments grow without actively working for it, you realize that financial freedom is actually possible. But here's the truth most people don't understand. The reason so many people fail financially isn't because investing is complicated. It's because they don't have a system. They buy random stocks because of hype, follow internet trends, panic during market crashes, and make emotional decisions. Wealth isn't built through random decisions. It's built through consistency. So let me show you a simple 3-layer system that makes investing easier, safer, and more sustainable. The first layer is what I call the safety net. Out of your $10,000, keep 20% aside as emergency cash. That means $2,000 stays liquid in a savings account, money market fund, or short-term deposit. This money is not meant for investing. Its purpose is psychological stability. Life is unpredictable. Cars break down. Unexpected bills appear, emergencies happen, and jobs can disappear overnight. If every dollar you own is invested, you'll eventually be forced to sell investments during a bad market just to survive financially. That's why having emergency cash is so important. It protects you from making emotional decisions under pressure. The second layer is the growth engine, which is the heart of the entire strategy. This is where 60% of the money goes, or $6,000. The goal here is long-term growth through diversified investments. Instead of trying to pick winning companies, focus on broad market ETFs that own hundreds or even thousands of companies at once. This spreads risk while still allowing your money to grow with the economy over time. A simple strategy is putting around 70% of this portion into stock market, ETFs, and the remaining 30% into bond. ETFs are safer fixed income investments. Stocks provide long-term growth while bonds help stabilize the portfolio during market downturns. Together, they create balance. One of the biggest mistakes beginners make is trying to perfectly time the market. They wait for the perfect moment to invest, but that moment almost never comes. The market is unpredictable. Even professional investors fail to consistently predict short-term movements. Instead of trying to guess, a better strategy is dollar cost averaging. Rather than investing all $6,000 at once, spread it out over several months. Invest a fixed amount consistently regardless of market conditions. This reduces emotional stress and helps smooth out market volatility over time. The third layer is what I call opportunity money. The final 20%, or $2,000, stays flexible. This cash exists for one reason: taking advantage of fear when markets crash. Most people panic during downturns and sell everything, but smart investors understand that market crashes are often temporary. Discounts on valuable assets. When prices drop significantly, this reserve cash allows you to buy investments at cheaper prices while everyone else is afraid. That psychological advantage is incredibly powerful because you stop fearing crashes and start seeing them as opportunities instead. Now, hearing all of this might sound overwhelming, but the actual setup is surprisingly simple. First, open a brokerage account with low fees and a user-friendly interface. Today, the process takes only a few minutes online. Second, automate everything. Set up automatic transfers from your bank account into your investments every month. Automation removes emotions and excuses. Once the system runs automatically, consistency becomes effortless. Third, choose simple investments instead of overcomplicating things. Total market ETFs are enough for most people. You don't need to constantly search for the perfect investment because perfection doesn't exist. Another important habit is rebalancing your portfolio occasionally. Over time, certain investments grow faster than others, which changes your original allocation. Rebalancing simply means adjusting everything back to your target percentages. If stocks grow too much, you sell a small portion and move it back into safer assets like bonds. It sounds strange at first because you're technically selling what performed best, but rebalancing forces discipline. It prevents your portfolio from becoming too risky over time. One thing you must understand is that investing is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Wealth grows slowly at first. In fact, the beginning feels almost boring because progress seems small, but compounding changes everything over long periods of time. A 7% annual return may not sound exciting, but over decades it becomes life-changing. Money begins generating returns on top of previous returns, creating exponential growth. That's why time matters more than trying to find perfect investments. The earlier you start, the more powerful compounding becomes. Of course, there will be difficult moments. Markets will crash. Headlines will spread fear. Your portfolio will sometimes drop sharply, and emotionally it will feel terrible. But this is exactly why systems matter more than emotions. Successful investors are not fearless people. They simply follow their plan regardless of temporary market noise. The people who usually lose money are those who panic and make emotional decisions during uncertainty. At the same time, never forget that your biggest financial asset is not your portfolio. It's your ability to earn income. Your skills, knowledge, experience, and career growth are far more valuable than short-term investment returns. Investing works best when combined with increasing your earning power. The more income you create, the more money you can consistently invest, and the faster compounding accelerates your wealth over time. At the end of the day, financial freedom is not about becoming rich overnight. It's about building stability, reducing stress, and creating options for your future. The goal is reaching a point where money stops controlling every decision in your life. And that journey usually starts much smaller than people think. Sometimes it starts with your first $100 invested. Sometimes it starts with your first automated deposit. Sometimes it starts with simply deciding to stop letting inflation quietly destroy your savings. The truth is, you will probably never feel completely ready to invest. There will always be uncertainty, fear, and doubt. But waiting forever is also a decision, and usually an expensive one. The people who build wealth are not necessarily smarter than everyone else. They simply start earlier, stay consistent longer, and avoid emotional mistakes. Your first $10,000 may not completely change your life overnight, but it can absolutely become the foundation of your future financial freedom. Years from now, your future self will look back and thank you for taking that first step today.